Hey guys, welcome inside the State Champ studio for this season of Hangtime. I'm your host, Elizabeth Coon, joined by Lexi Ayala, our basketball analyst, and we are so excited to be back in the studio for another season of Hangtime.
Let's do this. Basketball is life. We're about to get into it.
And we want to start by taking a little bit of a rewind from the 2022 State Champs. We're going to start with Division I, West Bloomfield 51 to Heartland 42. That was a really good game. It was so exciting. We were there. And, you know, Lexi, what do you think this team will look like this year?
They're my favorite in Division I by far. West Bloomfield is ranked number 17 in the nation by Max Preps. They're bringing back senior forward Sydney Hendricks, and of course the Twin Towers. We have the Davis sisters, India and Summer Davis. They did have a loss already in the season, but it was against Indiana's reigning state champs in the Michigan Best of Michigan Holiday Classic.
We don't want to sleep on this Heartland team that they beat. It was a really close game, super exciting. Lexi, what can we expect from this Heartland team this year?
Heartland, we'll have to see what they can bring this year. They lost four-year starters, and the biggest one of all was Amanda Roach. She went to University of North Dakota, so they do have a really young team this year, but senior guard Liv Linden is committed to LTU. They also did lose legendary head coach Don Palmer. We'll see what this first-year head coach can bring. We talked about the inexperience in Heartland this year, the state runner-ups. However, there is a team out there in Division I with a lot of experience. That's Wayne Memorial. They graduated 2 starters. However, they bring back 2 D1 prospects in Paris Bass and Mila Ham.
Next, moving on to Division II, we knew Detroit Edison was going to be a threat all season long. They graduated Ruby Whitehorn, though. So what do you think is going to happen this year with Detroit Edison?
Well, DEPSA did graduate Ruby Whitehorn, the Miss Basketball in Michigan, last season. However, they've been doing this for 4 years straight now. It's been Rakia Jackson, Miss Basketball. She's now at Tennessee, and Gabby Elliott, Dee Dee Hagman, both at Michigan State. Ruby Whitehorn is just the next addition in this 4-year streak of Miss Basketball, and this year might be the same thing. They already have a front-runner watch list Miss Basketball in senior guard Dakota Alston.
As far as runners-up, Grand Rapids West Catholic, what are we thinking for this team this year?
Well, they did graduate a Miss Basketball finalist in Abby Kimball. So this team is a little bit more inexperienced this year, but they do have 2 big-time sisters, one a Toledo commit and one with multiple D1 offers, so they can still bring a little something.
Lexi, anybody else we think we should look out for in D2?
Definitely. It's Detroit Country Day. They have a freshman phenom type of player in guard, Jayla J. Jackson. She has 61 offers already as just a freshman. 3 of those came in middle school. Be on the lookout for her.
All right, next we're going to move on to Division III. This one was a nail-biter. Arbor Prep beat Kent City 54-50. This is their second state title, first since 2016. They're losing some seniors this year. What do we think this team's going to look like?
We might see these 2 teams back at it again at the Breslin this season. Both of these teams, Arbor Prep and Kent City, bring back really nice experienced players. For Arbor Prep, it's the 2 twin sisters. We've mentioned the Davis sisters, but don't forget about Stephanie and Stacy Utomi, as well as guard Taylor Wallace. For Kent City, we have guard Lexi Bowers, who's the Northwood commit, and she's playing right alongside guard Madeline Gears. She's got multiple D1 offers as well. These 2 teams have the experience.
Lexi, we know in Division III, both these teams are huge threats, but are there any other teams we should look out for?
You know it, and it's in Lawton with senior point guard McKenna McCone. She's a Western Michigan commit, and she's actually been sitting out for 615 days because of a transfer. Her dad's the head coach at Lawton, and he said he was just so excited to see her back on the court, share that court with her. She almost got a triple-double in that opener.
Lastly, Division IV, Fowler, back-to-back state champs. Lexi, one of the Riley sisters graduated, but one's coming back.
Mia Riley, the Associated Press Player of the Year last season. She's now at Ferris State. But like you've said, a sister's back, and that's an Emma Riley. She's an all-stater and an 1,000-point scorer already, so she's going to bring the game this year. They also return 4 key starters. This is an experienced team.
As for runners-up, Plymouth Christian, this season looks like they got a little bit of a slow start, but that record's deceiving.
It is, and I'll tell you why, because one of their losses was to D3 watch list team Ann Arbor, Father Gabriel Richard, and 2 of their other 3 losses were to D1 teams and big D1 teams. So they want to make sure they're playing a tough non-conference schedule to get them ready come tournament time and in their conference.
State Champs Hangtime has once again partnered with BCAM, the Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan. Every week, our 3rd member of the team, Kara Lyles, will interview a different girls basketball head coach from around the state. This week, Kara caught up with Plymouth head coach Ryan Ballard. Here's some of that conversation.
I want to go back to the beginning. What initially attracted you to Plymouth High School and their girls basketball program?
I've been a teacher in the district for 13 years, and so 8 years ago I was lucky enough to be offered the opportunity by Kyle Medier. I love this community. Plymouth Canton is one of the best communities around. I love our kids. Our kids work so hard and they're so committed, and they come from great families, and so just really grateful to have the opportunity to be a member of this community.
To catch the entire interview with Coach Ballard, simply visit the State Champs website, statechamps.org, or check it out on the State Champs Network YouTube page. You can also hear the audio-only version at Spreaker.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, everyone, I know this was just a short little preview of what's to come. However, there is so much more that I have for you all. I put 10 hours of prep into this season. There's a lot here. I could do a 20-minute segment on each division. Liz, this is the spot. Hangtime, you can get all of your girls basketball information right here.
That's right, and we are so excited to be back all season long. We're going full court press come January, so have a happy holiday season, and we will see you in January.
State Champs Hangtime is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Visit ltuathletics.com and recruit yourself. Hangtime is also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner of the MHSAA. The Detroit Athletic Club Foundation's Athlete of the Year Awards. Applications are being accepted now until March 6, 2023 for the male and female high school athletes of the year. Check out previous winners and download the application today at dacathleteoftheyear.com. And the Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan. Find out more at bcam.org.